Hey, Niktana here with a video of people I binge watch, and I totally recommend checking them out. I mean, they're not the most known personalities on YouTube, but I feel like they're terribly underrated or informative, and you should watch if you are into the subject matter to which they make content for. So, I know it sounds weird and it can be argued like, okay, well, if you say go watch them, then you're taking views away from yourself. But I mean, with 51 subscribers and maybe an average of 10 views a day, it isn't really hurting me too much. And besides, I would much rather make it known because these people, like in their videos, I've had many a nights where I haven't been able to sleep and I just have background music or background noise, and not background music, background noise watching these YouTube personalities playlists, and it's helped me drift off and stop thinking. Or even if I was having a bad day, and some of them made me like die laughing just because of the content. And I just wanted to give a little back, and I would like to start with the first person that I subscribed to on this channel, and I watched a lot before, and that is CyberCat. Because of her, and I owe this much to her, is I would never have known about Thrill Kill unless I had come across the videos, because I was actually looking for this game that I remember just from my childhood that I would never got to play, but I heard of after it was canceled. And even back then I remembered it was like so bad, but of course it was my folks ended up making it sound a lot worse than it actually was. But I just remember my mom was trying to get it, but I was like, all right, well, now that YouTube is around, I am going to finally figure this out. So I looked it up and I was like, oh my god, I love this. And I eventually, I think it was maybe a couple years later, I finally got my own copy. But I love her channel because she's sort of like someone I would hang out with, in the sense of like she's really chill, she's serious, but has humor, and it's just a weird combination. She's just like most of the time she's very dead serious and very professional on her channel. She does have like goofy moments and stuff like that, but it's just sort of like a comforting sense of like she's genuine and not like just trying to be over the top to get views, and I appreciate that. Her channel, actually, another reason I love it so much is because it's horror themed. I love horror, and like she covers, I think, her strongest video playlists that I watched a lot, actually, because I like I said, I just couldn't sleep, and I would watch the Film Den, where she covers movies and reviews them, and the Game Den. But it's weird because she has My Little Pony stuff too, which actually, after watching her My Little Pony videos, I gotta say I do like My Little Pony, but it has to be Friendship is Magic. But definitely check her out. I feel like she's just extremely underrated, and her channel's rather professional, and it's just really it's hard to describe. You'd have to literally see it. She's very organized, and she has a variety of horror themed playlists. The next one, Edgy Berserker. And Edgy Berserker I came across when I was looking for just seeing if people even played Soul Edge. In her playlist, she played Sophitia. That was the first video I watched. I was on painkillers and shit because I had my teeth yanked. And I remember just watching her videos, just like there, like, oh my god, the pain was coming back, but just watching her, she was making me laugh, and it just so, I don't know, it was just really nice to see that she's a little more on the lighthearted side than most of the people I watch on YouTube, but she just doesn't give a fuck. She's just there to have fun, and that is intoxicating when someone's just, you can feel that they're having fun. Not in every game. Not on every game. There are games where she's actually like pissed off, but it's still pretty funny because she still remains like, gotta keep the fun, gotta keep the fun, gotta keep the fun, and then she cuts. But then she goes back to the fun, and it's really refreshing. And she actually covers so many fucking fighting games, and that's another thing. Like, I think that this, like CyberCat with her Film Den and Game Den, Edgy Berserker covers fighting games thoroughly. She might not be the best fighter, and she even says that. I don't think she's that bad, to be honest. I mean, I give her props because she goes and plays every single character in her playlist for that game, like whether it be Tekken to Street Fighter, Soul Calibur, or I believe it's worth mentioning her Battle Arena Toshinden videos. And I absolutely just I'm so impressed by just how thorough she is with even getting the secret characters. And it's kind of like a blast from the past, remembering how we used to have to get our freaking characters. And just an overall very positive and just fun channel. I'd totally check her out if you are a fighting game fan. The next one is a duo, Press X for Chromosomes, and I actually found them through a Fatal Frame video. I have to say their strongest point is probably when they play together, cooperatively / competitively. They're anytime they play together, it's just their chemistry is just so perfect, which is why their little avatar has that kind of chemistry look and lab coats and almost like conjoined twins, because it just they almost feel like they could be in a relationship or sisters or just something very close. I know that might sound like a incest joke. No, it's a closeness that is very touching, because it's nice to see friends just like that you can even hear it, and just their pros and cons and personalities. One's a little more aggressive than the other, maybe gets a little more pissed off. The other one is a little more calm and gentle, but she can get also pissed off. But it's just really nice to see that they have that connection, and just are so it just you can it's very inspiring, and their chemistry just complements each other's personality so well. And I just you'll see when you see them cooperate in games. But definitely check them out. Just fantastic. And again, another underrated channel, which I would just wish people would freaking see how amazing these smaller YouTube personalities are, because it's how do I put this? There's a very big difference between a mainstream, very popular channel to a more intimate and group-like smaller channel that it's just I can't even describe it. It's refreshing and genuine is how it feels. Not to say that they don't probably do things to get views. I mean, it's YouTube, but at the same time, it's like a lot of them are just doing videos because they love doing the videos, even if no one watches. It's mostly for them and whoever is there to appreciate, and I very much do. And the last two are Mandy Mal Games and Mangoose, and the reason I found them is because of Core Info and the pretty much predecessor to, or oh my god, Paragon 2. After Paragon left, I was like pretty much just trying to search the internet and YouTube for anything of a Paragon 2, and after a while I found some personalities that were covering it, but it wasn't until For the Minions that I was like, oh my god, yes, finally I can get information about this or about 4 games actually that are 3D MOBAs. So I mean, I play other MOBAs, but nothing is ever going to be Paragon to me. And just these two cover it. And again, our friends, they have really good chemistry when they do their For the Minions videos. But it's just very informative, and it's just fun to watch, and it's just I appreciate what they do and keeping the community informed about not just Core and predecessor, but of Project Phoenix Rising and Ethereal. So it's very nice and very friendly people too. but definitely check them out. Again, all of these people are completely underrated, in my opinion. Um, just please check them out. And thank you for watching. And yeah, have a good day or have a good night.